Hello, welcome to my channel HerEXP. In this video today, I want to share with you how finding our higher purpose is a myth. Yeah, finding our higher purpose is a myth. I experienced that. I realized that it was a myth because I was also studying these articles where they are discussing about higher purpose, finding the higher purpose, try to know your higher purpose, all these things, and I was doing that. And then I was like chasing after that. Like I was looking for that, finding that higher purpose. What is my higher purpose? What is my higher purpose? What is my higher purpose? Is this my higher purpose? Is this my higher purpose? Is that my higher purpose? Like that, I've been looking for that higher purpose. Whereas every moment we are here is our purpose. I realized that when I was spending a lot of time on finding the higher purpose because I couldn't get that answer, get that clarity. Like, is that my higher purpose? Is this my higher purpose? Is this my higher purpose? I never got an answer. I never got a clarity on that. So I didn't get a clarity on that. So I myself realized it like this. Right now, I'm here. Isn't it my purpose here? This gave me clarity. That means I'm already with my purpose here. There is nothing like out there higher purpose. But why people are focusing on this higher purpose? It is not like there are any idiotic explanations they are doing there. There is a reason for that. The people who are talking about higher purpose, they are actually interpreting the purposes that we do in our entire life. That means when I was a student, being a student, it was my purpose. Learning, studying, all of that. And then after that, looking for work. It was my purpose. I was preparing and looking for the jobs, etc. And at the same time, I was taking care of my health, learning, gaining knowledge about this body, health, nutrition, all of that stuff. Along with that, studying the technological, scientific, all of the engineering-based concepts for work. So like that, in every moment, I was doing my purpose. But why they are saying this higher purpose is when we are doing our purposes or when we are already here, every moment is our purpose. They are summing up or aggregating all those moments. It is like when we are watching a movie, each and every frame is like a moment. And all these moments or all these frames, when summed up together or aggregated, we will get a movie. Now, this movie is like a higher purpose they are talking about. But when we are leading our life, the frames are the moments. That means the frames are the moments of our life. We are living in those frames, frame by frame. Similarly, we will lead our life moment by moment. Our purpose is right here. We are already living with our purpose, be it a student, be it a job holder, or looking for a job, unemployed, unhealthy, whatever it may be. These are all frames of that movie. So when we are aggregating it up to like 25 years, a person became a businessman, let's say. At the age of 25, they became a businessman. So they thought, so people usually interpret it as their higher purpose is to become a businessman, or they themselves may think of that way too, so that they can see the bigger picture of their life. But it is not going to be permanent. Sooner or later, maybe at the age of 13, they may want to leave that business and they may want to go for some kind of farming, not like business, but just like leading a simple life where they are not doing any business that they were doing before. It's a completely different. It may be business, but not the business that they were doing before. But before they thought doing that kind of business is their higher purpose. But it is not true actually. Things have changed when they became 30 years. They might have come across a new area and they implemented that. If they don't implement it, even though they got that in a calling, they would be in a conflict because they got that calling, but they are attaching to the old business model or business idea. Then it will be like they are not listening to the inner guidance or moving forward. But that's okay. It is an alternate path where they are still taking a longer route towards their enlightenment or moving forward in their awakening journey. So here, the 30 years business is different, totally different. Now, again, people who interpret that person, they'll be like, their higher purpose is to do this job, or to do this business. See, you can see the difference between the 25-year timeline and 30-year timeline. The higher purpose is changing because it is not their higher purpose. Every moment they are living is their purpose. So when it is aggregated or summed up based on the time, then we are seeing it as a higher purpose. So that's what those people are talking about. It is not like we have to look for the higher purpose and all of that, finding the higher purpose and doing that. We don't need to find any higher purposes. Every day here, every moment here is our purpose here already. It's not like finding the higher purpose. What is my higher purpose? Whereas right here in this moment, it's already our purpose. And I would like to explain how our purpose is being implemented in this moment. Right now, you might be paying some rent or some food bills or some services-based bills or anything as such. These bills will go to the people, and those people are leading their life with that money. And then they are also spending that money to some other people, like to some other services or products. So again, they are getting their life with that. So like that, just we are here eating our food, staying in a place, or you be with someone, like you are taking care of your children or your loved persons. That means your presence is already giving them some kind of joy or a reason or a purpose. So if you are taking care of your children, that means you are providing them with the knowledge, you are providing them with their needs, you are giving them intelligence on emotions. So you are doing all these things. Whereas if we are like, what is our higher purpose? What is our higher purpose? There won't be anything like that in this moment. In this moment, what we are doing is our purpose already. And when we are aligned with our higher self, then it would be like that resonance. We will get that resonance. If we are doing things misaligned with our higher self, then we will feel that dissonance. For that reason, people are like looking for the higher purposes because they are feeling that dissonance and they are thinking as they are not doing their higher purposes, they are feeling this dissonance. Whereas it is not about the higher purposes. It is about doing the things that we feel like resonating that we feel like to do, but we are doing that. It is right here. We know that. A job that we don't resonate, we will be in that. We know that. But still, people are doing it. Why? The things will be on different layers like attachment, fear. They don't know what to do if they exit from that job. So different layers will come after this kind of knowing. So one by one, they need to explore and they need to find the clarity by themselves or with the help of anyone. But that clarity should come from within. Other people can only provide us with the knowledge. So this higher purpose people are sharing with us is actually aggregation or summation of our purposes in every moment of our life. So it becomes like a full movie when we complete our life here. Whereas each and every moment is like a time frame or like a frames in a movie. So every moment is our purpose here. We can't even understand how complex our purpose is being implemented here. Our presence here, our doing here. Even if we take rest, it is going to be our purpose. Why? Because when we take rest, we are giving this body a good rest so that we can become productive for our job, and we will give the best during our work, and it will give good profits to the company or the business or the organization, and it will like it goes on. It's like a chain. So our purpose is not like somewhere out there. Already we are doing our purpose. When we realize that, we will understand each and every moment our purpose is going to be aggregated or summed up. After the summation, we can see that higher purpose. So now if I look at my life before 30 years, it was all mostly like gaining knowledge, awakening journey. So up to that part, that's my purpose, everyday purpose. When I aggregate that, this is my higher purpose. That is awakening, gaining knowledge. So now again, after 2 years, my higher purpose is to integrate after that enlightenment. So this is all like my higher purpose, but it is not going to end. That is why if we drop that higher purpose and we lead our life moment by moment, like our purpose here already, then this higher purpose is an integration or aggregation or summation of our moments in our life. So all these purposes will be integrated over time, and we can see it like a higher purpose, which is like when we draw a picture of bird, we will first draw the hand, wings, beak, or this head, all of that. But in that moment, we will be drawing particular wing or the particular beak only. We will focus on that only. But after finishing all of that, we will see it like a bird. Now this is like the higher purpose. We are seeing the entire picture, a bigger picture. But what if that bird is not ending there? We are going to add a branch, like that bird is standing on that branch. Now the higher purpose is bird standing on a branch. Now after that, I'm drawing a huge tree along with that branch. Now what is the higher purpose or the bigger picture? A bird sitting on a branch of a huge tree. And then if I draw some more like clouds, sky, ground, all of that, I'm adding more and more elements. Now the bigger picture is changing over time. That means we are seeing the even like higher purpose. Now the higher purpose is with the sky, the bird standing on a branch on a huge tree, and we could see the ground also along with some plants. So now we are seeing even more bigger picture. So like that, our higher purpose will be like integrated or aggregated or summed up over time. So I would like to share with you how finding our higher purposes is a myth, and how we can embrace our presence or our purpose in this moment. like that every moment, and we can happily move forward without much worrying about the higher purpose. Because when we finish that picture, adding more and more elements, finally we will arrive at a very bigger picture. And it can be interpreted by ourselves, also by other people, the way they want to. And whatever may be the interpretation, it is just our expression. It is just people's expression here. They are experiencing the things, gaining knowledge, and expressing themselves here in this human life. So that's what I wanted to share for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sharing my thoughts, perspectives, and experiences. If you like this video, please hit the like button and put your thoughts in the comment section. And if you're new to this space, please subscribe to the channel for more videos on self-development, spiritual awakening, and enlightenment. Thank you so much. Namaste.